Brown Girl Bella After Dark. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Shannon B herself. And today we're going to play a fun game, or at least I hope it's a fun game, of Slay or Slam. I used to play this back in the day. It's looking at all of our new releases of makeup products and see which ones we think are going to slay and which ones we're going to slam. We're going to roast those ones though, babes. We're going to roast those for good. So, or as I should say, for filth. Not for good, for filth. So join us today as we go through that. I know folks are trickling in, and I do need to share this out. So bear with me 1 second while I share to all my friends and my foes and those I know to say, hey, Brown Girl Bella is the place to be if you want to slay or slam tonight. All right, we're going to be as catty as we want to be because what? We can. Who's going to check us, boo? We love this. We're not new to this. We true to this. You know how we do. So let us away and get to it. I already have some lined up, but I know my tried and true babes are going to let me know what other stuff we should either slay or slam while we're in here, and I will be pulling them up and putting them to task. But for right now, okay, let me just send this out 2 more times. I tell you, today was an interesting day. My stomach has been queasy since like mid-morning to now, still going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's the problem here, but I hope that it will cease very, very soon because this is a very, very uncomfortable feeling when you feel like any moment now you're going to Earl and toss your cookies. I've been drinking some pink lemonade. Yeah, yes, we got pink lemonade now. And guess what? I didn't even buy it. They bought the recipe in for the rose lemonade, and then I added my regular lemonade to the mix, and now we have rose lemonade. So, hey Kat, welcome in. Listen, I was very happy to have seen it come in because I did not want to be the one to be in charge of the pink lemonade, but since he did it, I'm like, we have liftoff. All right. And speaking of liftoff, I'm going to just jump right in and get to it because I do need to put on my face while we are all talking. So let me do my brows first because those are the quickest. And I just need a little concentration before we get into these picks. Why? By the way, I don't know. I don't know where everyone is. I don't know. Listen, my stomach was doing so much flip-flops. I started to cancel it because I was like, oh my God, I don't want to Earl in front of everybody on this here YouTube and become viral for a whole other reason. Hey, Makeup and Squire. Hey, Noel. I was just telling Kat and those in the clouds, my stomach is not right. It's been flip-flopping all afternoon. Still is. You taking me to the shower? Okay. Enjoy our shower. I love that we can commune and bond like this. You DMing her? Oh, okay. All right. So I did send it out to folks. So hopefully there will be some to come back in here. Yeah, my stomach has been flip-flopping. I know I ain't pregnant, but I'm gonna tell you what, I do feel like I have morning sickness in the evening. It's such a unnerving feeling, you know, when you have this sensation and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, Kat is always good about reminding me of lies, but I had my alarm set for this one. Yay! Yay! I know I only know your Sunday one, but I gotta get into the rhythm. I know we had talked about putting together like a schedule so that everybody knows when everybody goes live so that we can go and support. But even like when we drop stuff, like I'd love to know like when you drop stuff and other folks so I can go and support that too. So we are putting some concealer underneath these eyes because baby, Noelle is probably scared to enter our DMs because there's so many messages. I know it can get overwhelming at times. It can get overwhelming at times, messages and stuff. That's why I love a good old fashioned text. Like, just text me and let me know so I can go in. Because half the time my Instagram be up, but I'll be on something totally different. So, like, it'll be up on my laptop, or worse yet, it'll be up on my phone. But I've then moved to another tab and forgot that tab was open. And folks are sending me stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I got to jump to find out which tab I'm on. It's a whole mess. So if you can, DM me. That's the best way to reach me. All right, so let's start. I'm going to present my screen. And we're going to go to Instagram. I'm going to go to Instagram. I'm going to use, nope. We're going to use this one. All right. Okay. So this is Trend Mood. I'm sure everybody knows Trend Mood. She does a lot of new product launches and gives us the TEE on what's going on, who's doing what. And I don't know what's going on with these luxury makeup products, but they are really cracking down on folks who give us the tea on what's going on. I have seen more accounts being deactivated, or worse, not even posting anything new in so long. Like I went to Amit Beauty Talks, and I didn't see anything on hers. I don't think she's back yet. And then I went to Chic Profile, and there's not a whole lot there either. And even Trend Mood, like she's had her Instagram shut down for a bit too. I don't know if it's still shut. I don't think it's still shut down, but I did know that she had it shut down back in the day too, because one of her accounts was like over 1 million subscribers, and they shut it down. So they're being really, really prickly out there in the luxury world. And I don't know if you guys saw my latest video where I was talking about how the stocks are going down on some of these luxury brands. Like if you look across the board, everybody's going down. LVMH, Gucci, Prada, Hermes, Chanel, like across the board, sales are declining. And a lot of it has to do with the tariffs, or at least that's what they're saying, it's the tariffs. But I think also with these super dupes going on, like, I don't know about you, but if you like one of those super dupe channels, 50 million of them. They like roaches. They just crawling out. And like that's one of the reasons why I stopped like even checking my Instagram, because so many of them were like coming at me. I'm like, I just liked it because it was a good looking dupe. I'm not trying to buy nothing from you guys, because if I want it, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna get the real thing. But I appreciate y'all, coming to me and telling me, you have these products. But I'm so hard on bags and shoes. I need the real deal, because if I don't and it rips, then I'm out whatever money that was. And I could have like, I don't know how much they are, like $200 or $300 or whatever. I could have just bought the real thing, adding another couple hundred to it. I could have just bought the real thing. So that's where my take of it is. Like, I would rather just get what I want than to spend money on these dupes, which I really feel like it's a waste of my time and a waste of my money, because in the end, I'm probably gonna just go get the real one anyway. So why purchase something that I'm only gonna have for a couple of months? Because trust and believe, that's about all it would last with me, especially shoes. It may not even last a month, because I'm so hard on shoes. And that's why I buy designer shoes or higher end shoes, because I know that they're made with more quality ingredients and real leather. Believe it or not, a lot of these companies now are not doing real leather. They're doing vegan leather, which is just pleather. Hey, TT. Hey, TT. Noelle and I are on the screen right now. What screen? Kat says, I think it's a combination of people trying to buy more ethically dupes and tariffs across the board. Yeah, I definitely feel it is, tariffs across the board, because everybody's feeling it. The little guy's feeling it, the big guy's feeling it, and they're all just passing it on to us. So be clear, even though they say they're not, they are. And even though you don't think that they are passing that joint right over to you, because a lot of these places overseas think, hey, United States has it because we're the superpower, so we've got money just growing on trees out here. I'd love to know which trees they looking at, because ain't no trees in Connecticut with no money on it, that's for sure. So I don't know where they're getting this information from, but they need to look at their sources, because believe me, across the board, everybody is feeling the pinches. Even millionaires are feeling the pinch. So that's that. But let's look at trend mood. Let me go back to, okay, here we go. All right, so let's go to this first one here. This is, let me make sure we're all looking at it. Okay, we are all looking at it. So let me show you what it is. It is the new addition to the Peter Thomas Roth famously popular water drench lineup. This is a whipped cream cleanser. So it comes out like whipped cream with the whole dispenser and everything. And then it transforms to like a creamy lather. And this is gentle on skin. It's strong on makeup. It's hyaluronic focused, and it cleanses without dryness or tightness. It has apple extract, provitamin B5, and shea butter to provide nourishment, with white sunflower seeds and coconut acid dissolves for the makeup and makes it really intensely clean. The product is suitable for sensitive and eczema prone skin. So if you're sensitive, if you have eczema prone skin, you can use this. So it's probably good for all skin types. I love the water drenched system. I had their moisturizer. I've had creams from them, eye creams from them. I've had a lot of products under this line, and I'm intrigued. I have to say, I'm intrigued to get it. So I'm going to say it's a slay. It's a slay. Something that I'd be interested to try. What say you, babes? Slay or slam? Kat says, to be fair, the U.S. spends more on cosmetics than most countries, but we aren't at the top of the list. Yeah, no, I would think Asia's up there. In Asian Pacific markets, I think they're up there. Kat says slam, and I'll tell you why. With the way this will dispense, you will lose most of your actives and you'll run out fast, since the nitrates can that makes this possible in the bottle counts towards, oh yeah, towards, I guess, the product. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I'm still intrigued though. I'm still intrigued to try it. I probably will be mad at it because the novelty of it shooting out like that will probably wear off. But I would think if you're careful with it, then you can probably get a lot of efficacy out of it. So for that reason, I wanna try. TT Wendy said it's a slay for you too. Yeah, I mean, the novelty of this is cute, and I love their products, and I love a foaming cleanser. Let me tell you, I recently just changed over my cleanser because, you know, I try to rotate my makeup skincare products every 3 months or so. So I rotated in a new cleanser by The Ordinary. I gotta tell you, it's a squalene cleanser. It doesn't foam up. The saline cleanser does not foam up. So that automatically puts me at a disadvantage because I feel like if I can't create that lather, how do I know it's really seeping into my pores and really doing what I need it to do? So I feel like I could probably, get away with, using it for a couple of weeks. But I feel like in the end, this is not going to be something that I would repurchase, just because I need that proof, that lather, that foam to feel like it's really working. So I'm putting the Valentino Hot Pink blush on my cheeks, and I love this color. You can definitely build it up to be a little bit more thicky thick if you want more impact. But today, since I'm going to be using 2 different palettes to do my eye look, I wanted to keep the cheeks kind of light and neutral because the focus today is really going to be on the eye look. Kat says the squalene cleanser is a good base cleanser, but it's not my favorite by any means. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of it, but I feel like for me, I'm at that point where I need to see the efficacy. I need to see some sort of action to, if anything else, just appease my mind and say, okay, I feel it's working because of the fact that it's foaming up. And so because it doesn't foam up, I'm like, how do I know it's even working? So even though I tried it, it's going to be a slam for me. Excuse me. It's going to be a slam for me to repurchase it. All right, let's go to the next product. All right. This is an automatic sleigh. And I'll tell you why. First of all, my girl, Mama Pat, Miss McGrath, if you're nasty, she is the creative director on this. This product line is her first release with her partnership with Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton needs to get some ducats in-house. Ducats, dollars, coins, greenbacks. You get this drift, right? They need money coming in. This has been the biggest thing that they have been touting in a long time. They used to do makeup back in the day. They stopped for a long time, and now they're coming back into the fold. And so this launch will have 55 lipsticks. I have to laugh when I say that because I know damn well I have more than 55 lipsticks right now in my collection. Way more than 55 lipsticks. I think my Pat McGrath collection alone is probably close to 55, if not 55. And I'm not including my lip glosses in this. I'm not including my lip balms in this. I'm just talking about lipsticks alone. No lip balms, nothing. Lipsticks. Now, if I included all of my lip products, like the glosses, the balms, the oils, all of that, I can start a store on my own. I can start a store. So I'm just saying, people laugh at it like, why is she launching all those names? Because people want them, honey. People want them. If they don't want nothing else, they want some lipstick. I have gone many a days, right? Actually, this week I had a doctor's appointment. The only thing I did was my brows and put some lipstick on. That's it. With my sunscreen. That's it. I didn't put a base on. I did put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. That's it. So those 3 things is all I did. And I was good. I was just running to the doctor. I didn't, I wasn't doing anything else after that. Going to the doctor, going straight home. And the lipstick was just spot on perfect. So it will include 55 lipsticks, 10 nourishing lip balms, and 8 eye palettes. I have to get at least 1 eye palette. I have to get at least 1. And I have to get at least 1 lipstick. I'm trying for it not to be this red one over here because I already know Pat is going to slay the reds. I already know she's going to slay the reds. I already have so many of her red lipsticks already. I have all of the Elsons that she created, every single one of them. Elson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the limited edition one that she did with Marc Jacobs that she's trying to tell me was not an Elson. It absolutely was an Elson. But you know what? I'm not going to split hairs with you, mother. If you say it's not, I'll believe you. Like I said, I got 5011 Elsons, so I know what I know. Anywho, I can't wait for this release. So for me, it's going to be a slay. But let's see what you all say. Is it a slay for you all, or is it a slam? Are you like over it? No, no, no. Kat says, this is an automatic slay from me. I have thoughts already for all the products at launch. Oh, wow. You got thoughts already? Already, girl? Tell me what you're thinking. Thank y'all for saying hi to my TT Wendy. Okay, so today I thought it would be a good time to do The Bloom by Natasha Denona mixed with The Gloom. Let's do a bloom and gloom. Oh, look at me with my corny jokes. My corny jokes. But listen, I must use the bloom and the gloom. All right, so I'm thinking that we will play up the pinks in the bloom and then splash on some green in the lid for the gloom. Right? So Kat says the collab with Marc Jacobs was a Scrap Elson shade. Yeah, it was, because she didn't like the tone with the rest of the line. Girl, I already know. Listen, I know Pat McGrath, okay? And I know she's going to give us a red lip. That's one of her favorite colors to do. Red and gold are one of her favorites to go to. That's her signature. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is another Elson. This is another Elson. I think that Elson was the lipstick version of the number 5 that she had in the satin collection. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do another like fun special kind of thing where we're going to be looking at luxury dupes of themselves, like 2 luxury houses producing the same type of colors. So that's coming up in a video very soon. I might even do it for Sunday Sips this Sunday, depending how things go. But yes. Shannon, someone let this little cat see the products that they are or were thinking for this launch. Oh, yay. Yay with the N. Listen, I don't even need it because I already know she's going to give me something. In those palettes, she's going to give me something that's going to catch my eye. I'm only hoping that it's not all of them. I don't think so. I think she's going to have one that's going to be on the lightest shade of the spectrum that won't do anything for me. So I'm already thinking there's going to be at least 1 or 2 that just will not work with my skin. But at least 2 out of those eyeshadows that she's coming out with, at least 2 I think I'm going to fall for. So yeah, it's a slay for me. You can't say much. Oh, TT, you love the red lipstick, right? I know. What is it with Latinas and red lipstick? I got 5011 lipsticks. All red. All red. And I love them. I love them. And I'm not getting rid of them. You can't say much. Or like 600 people got to see the products, but still, I wasn't one of those 600, that's for sure. But that's okay, though. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I've been to a lot of product. Oh, wait a minute. I'm lying. I'm lying. You know how I know I'm lying? Let me tell you how I know I'm lying. So one of my good friends works for Louis Vuitton. And she told me something a long time ago. I totally forgot until just this second when Kat posted this comment. Because I believe she was one of those people who got to see what was coming up down the pike. I believe she was. And I believe she told me something about them, but I don't see. This is how my memory is set up. My memory is set up like a computer that if I don't have something to like jog my memory or retain it, I'm not going to retain the information. It's going to come right out like a computer, right? Just spits out the information that I don't need. And at that time, I didn't need it because it didn't relate to anything that I was working on. Like I wasn't going to get the palette. I wasn't going to be able to try it before everybody else. I was just hearing, some details. And so I was like, well, if I'm not going to get to actually test it out and try it, what do I need to retain this information for? I'll just wait like everybody else. It's not like, I really got to retain this because I'm really going to do something with this information. I'm not at all. So I get it. But yes, it's coming. All right, next up. Okay, so Glossier, this Skylight Liquid Highlighter. I'm kind of done with the liquid highlighters because the ones that I have in my collection, I really, really like. And I feel like anything that's coming out now is going to be a derivative of the same types of glow products that have been out. They're going to give us a rose gold. They're going to give us a regular gold. They're going to give us a bronze. And now, I see they're playing with the little deeper bronze for my sisters on the darker end of the spectrum. So they have Lunar, which is a white gold with a gilded pearl. Prism, which is a rose gold with a silver pearl. Starry, a champagne gold with a peach pearl. Sunlit, a light bronze with a gilded pearl. Glimmer, a peachy copper with gilded pearl. And then Gaze, a deep bronze with red pearl. I'm good. Am I happy that they're coming out with so many different shades? Absolutely. Because, that's more for the girlies to pick and choose from. Me personally, it's a slam because I already have enough and so much that I can't even keep track of everything that I have because new stuff is coming out all the time. So I have to like draw a line in the sand somewhere. So for me, the line in the sand is liquid highlighter. I don't need it. So it's a slam for me, but let me see what you have to say. Kat said, see, I was at the store and they accidentally pull out all the testers and displays early. And then they were like, oh, y'all saw nothing. And this never happened. Never mind. If you knew how many times that has happened, more times than not, more times than I can shake a stick at. All right, so I'm gonna leave this one alone, the shiny green one, because y'all already know what it does. Y'all already know what it do. So I'm gonna not use that. Plus my July favorites are coming out, and I did a look with this for that video. So I feel like I've kind of like exhausted all the different ways that we can play with this for now. So I'm going to just put my little olive shade. What's this called? Goodness, I can't even see. Moss. So moss is what I'm putting in the center of the eye. On both eyes. Doing like a little halo. Kat says, slam the Glossier. This is going to give us nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, there's nothing in this that's going to be something that's, oh my God, this is viral. This is something immediate. People have to go out and get it. Meh. I feel like those that love Glossier and their products, or those that get the PR from them, will love it and will gush over it. I probably will not get it. I definitely won't get it now that I slammed it. And which is okay. I mean, not everything is for everybody. So I have to, count my blessings on things that are blessed to me and say, there's some things I'll get and there's some things I won't get. And I've been blessed to have some really great things. Glossier is not one of them. All right, we're going over here. And this one is called... Oh, this is horrible. I don't know, but it's the rose goldish one. Listen, y'all, it's late and my eyes have said, good night, Shannon. Like, we're not going to look at this teeny tiny freaking palette back and tell you what the name of this thing is, because it's too small. And we quit for the day. We quit for the evening. But it does add a nice little shimmer on top. All right, let's see what else we have. We have something else from Mother. Now, this is from her line, her Pat McGrath line, that I thought was going to be kind of defunct, but it looks like she's still releasing product on her own brand line as well. So this is three new additions to the Blurring Line Skin Fetish product line. She has the Sublime Long Wear Blurring Setting Spray. It is a 16-hour dimensional blur finish. It is $38 retail. And it's supposed to blur imperfections and boost your natural radiance. And it's supposed to be heat and humidity resistant with an all-day wear. Listen, I still haven't gotten the other one, but I am going to get it. And I will be testing this version out as well, because the way my skin is set up, when I get heated, honey, when I get heated, this doggone makeup be like, I'm holding on by a thread. I don't know what we gonna do. What is we gonna do, Shannon? Because I'm holding on. All right, I thought I was just gonna use these two. I had to use a little bit of this in the inner corner. I had to. It was just calling me. But I love. And then the under eye powder has 2 new shades. I don't know what these shades are. Oh, I don't see it here. Let me see if it's in. Oh, here it is. It's peach. This one is peach, and this one is amber. I think I might want to get both of them. And I'll tell you why. Because there's some days that the banana one that I have, which is this one right here, I've already hit pan on it. There's times when this is a little too stark for me, the banana, and I'm looking for something, with a little bit more peachiness to cancel out that grayish black underneath my eyes. And peach would definitely do that. And then for the amber one, I have the medium powder here, which I feel sometimes is a little too dark. And so the amber would help me kind of cancel out the medium a little bit. So it's not so much, flashback, which I don't really get too much flashback, only if I like pile it on. But this one would just give me a nice subtle lift to the eye without going too overboard. And I think it'd be a like deeper version of this medium, which I have. So that's why I want to get those two and try them out as well. So we'll see. And of course the setting spray. Now I'm just hoping that this setting spray is not like her primer that came out, the original formulation of the primer. Now inside the primer, chef's kiss, very, very nice. But that packaging, that plastic with the cardboard little nameplate there falling off of it. Like I've had 2 back to back that did that. One I purchased, one I got in PR, and another third one that I'm actually working on now. I think it's in here somewhere. Yes, here it is. This one that I won from one of her contests. So if you see, like, look at the back, the little stickiness of it is coming off. Now, since this version, I think they have reformulated the packaging, so it might be better now, but I definitely will look in store to see how it looks before I make that final purchase. Because trust me when I say, I don't like it when it looks tacky. All right. Something's coming our way. It's a skincare first formula. And I don't know who this is by. Oh, They Do Lightweight SPF 50. Now it looks like it is it looks like it might be a chemical sunscreen and not a mineral sunscreen, but it's a barely there texture, leaves 0 white cast. Oh, so that means it is a chemical sunscreen because it has no the white cast that's in there that leaves the white cast. I forgot the name of it. Hang on a second. I have one here. I'll tell you what the active ingredient is. Oh, Lord. Look at me trying to read something else. Zinc oxide. So that's what makes it with the white cast. Or for me, because I have melanin in my skin, it makes me look like I'm a member of the Blue Man's group. So when I put this mineral sunscreen on from Well People, I get like a bluish, grayish tint to my skin. And I have to put some sort of makeup product on top of it or let it dry down so that all of that dissipates. But even when it does, it still doesn't look exactly right. So I always have to like either dot on some concealer and blend it in, or use one of my foundations that's a light formula. So this is packed with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, panthenol, and it's supposed to soothe, hydrate, and support your skin's barrier every single day. I'm interested. I'm interested. I think this might be a slay. This might be a slay. You know, I'm a sucker for SPF 50 anyway, so definitely would love to try that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hang on a second. Slam the glossy. Okay, I saw that. My eyes are wide awake. I have a hot man in the DMs currently. Ooh, okay. Okay. Am I coming to Aunt Diane's BBQ? Yes, we are going. We're going. We're going. I would say we pick you up, but from where we are, it's a straight shot into Jersey. So why isn't Doc and Jackie going? Why aren't Jack and Docky going? Do they have the other plans? Are they going somewhere? Probably, knowing them. All right, we're going to use some Gucci as our bronzer today. Love this bronzer. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you get him to bring you. PMG isn't going down. Louis Vuitton will be how Pat finishes out her contract with Kendall, and PMG will be fully Pat's again, apparently. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I think there's another little birdie that told me that Rihanna may be getting out of her contract with Kendall too. Just saying. This launch will be a smash. Oh, really? Oh, a slay. Okay, a slay. Okay. This isn't a new product. It's the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. Oh, okay. I like it. Oh, so it's going to be in her mood box. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I thought it was something. I'll come into your DMs and tell you to read the comments. Don't, because I don't know where my phone is. I don't know where my phone is. Yeah, I like the sunscreen. I like the sunscreen. Not sure of this one, TT. Oh, baby shower first on the. Oh my God, this Sunday. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just too much. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. I'm holding out that she'll be born on my birthday, because Auntie Bella got a special treat for her if she do. I told her to bake some more till next month. And she's due next month too, I think. So I'm like, hold it in, mama. You hold it in. Auntie Bella gonna lace you. Auntie Bella gonna lace you. That's gonna be my. And Jackie's got her grandchild, my goddaughter. I'm gonna be the godmother. Just in terms of like coming in and rich auntie and her every once in a while. That's all. You know how I do. Not sure of this one. I like it. Give me an SPF 50 plus, and I'm there. I'm there. I'm so there. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Fenty Skin. Oh, Lord. Hold a second. I gotta find my phone now because one of my sorority sisters is calling me. Hold, please. Sorry, babes. Had an emergency. Whew. All right. So this is Fenty Beauty, and they have a whole lot of stuff going on here. Kind of reminds me of Swallow, like their packaging a little bit. But this is her salted caramel collection. It includes her butter drop with body oil, body cream, excuse me, with tropical oils and shea butter, her butter drop hydrating body milk, her plush pudding intensive recovery lip mask, and they're all infused with a salted caramel scent. I think these are for the nieces. This is not for the aunties. Um, I love the product line that Taraji P. Henson came out with, because I feel like that's for the grown-ups. That's for the aunties. You know, it's made, you know, not sweet with this, you know, sugary, sweet kind of fragrances. It's made with like Lang Lang. It's made with um, vanilla. It's made with, you know, more heartier scents, more scents that adults would appreciate. I don't want to smell like a salted caramel sundae. I like being caramel, but I don't like smelling like caramel. I think for me, that's too sweet. That's way too sweet. But let me know what you think in the comments, boost. Kat says, I love and use that sunscreen. Oh, good. Oh, good. So then you'll be able to tell me, now that I have my phone back, you can tell me in DMs how it is and, you know, how it performs and all that good stuff. All right, let's put some mascara on while we're talking. That's right. Auntie Shannon comes in, swoops in, and plays with the baby, drops some clothes off, and bounces. Bounce. That's it. I ain't got to do nothing else. That part. That looks like dessert to me. Yeah, like it looks like a caramel sundae for real. So that's why I say it's not for grown folks. I think it's for the little nieces who want to feel like, they got a little scent, you know. It's like when I was a preteen and I got like the little preteen smelling stuff while my, mother and her counterparts, my godmother and all of them had all the adult stuff. So this is kind of like what I would consider the 2025 version of that. That being said, slam. Yeah, like, no, it's not for me. This is not for me. I don't even think it's for you, Kat. I think it's for those preteens, the young ones, the youngins who want to, feel like they doing a little something with their little fast tail behinds. But yeah, for me, no, not going to work. All right, let's see what else she's got here. I'm going to skip over this Fruit Flesh Autumn Lip Oil by Milani. Other than this one up here in this corner, this brownish one with I guess it's called chocolate challed. It's like a hot cocoa kind of flavor. That looks a little interesting, but again, I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling it. And the pumpkin spice, no, I'm already like gearing up for all this pumpkin spice nonsense that will be making its way soon. All right, we're gonna stop here at this one. Because baby, this definite slay. Definite slay. It is YSL. It is their blush and highlighter palette. It's going to be limited edition, which I don't know if I told you yet, babes, but for me, I think unless it is in a limited edition packaging like this, I'm probably not going to get too many more YSLs. I'm probably not, because in my collection, because they usually come in that black with the gold, it's hard to tell what's what unless it's in a special limited edition packaging. So right now I have 2 in the black packaging, and then I have 2, about to be 3, in the limited edition packaging. So for me, I'm like, yeah, unless it's in a packaging that stands out, like a limited edition packaging, I'm probably not going to grab it. Putting some product on for the lips. And this is the new lip balm. I forgot what color this is, but it's a brownish color. I love. With cork as the liner. Absolutely, positively love, love, love. Okay, so this limited edition face palette comes with 3 blushes, 3 highlighters, inspired by the beauty of the desert. They're velvety, soft, delectably shimmering powder that are buildable and with nourishing ingredients. So I think there's one other place that shows what the colors are. Let me see. Let me see. Stop sharing that. This is for the people that don't get ashy. True. Very, very true. So this is a finished look, by the way. I love with the pink. And then we had a little bit of green in there. And then we topped it off with a little bit more pink. And then we did the Prada highlighter. This one is the one in 03. I think it's 03, which is the bronze. So that one. And then I told you about the Gucci for our bronzer, which added a nice little chisel to the cheekbones. And then for mascara, we just used the Fenty Beauty, the lashes. Look, my lashes are actually living their very best life. I didn't use more than one coat since I'm not going to have this on all night. I'm probably going to take this off right after we do this. But I love the way it came out. Give me BMBW before that. Dang! This is just a shade extension of the Milani lip oil, so slay. Okay. I love Milani. I have a lot of their products. I may even get that one since you said it was an extension. Ooh! Yo, Bella was swift with that one. I almost knocked over my fan. I caught that with the quickness. What you know about that? Okay. Slay, give me this palette now. Correct. With that YSL, right? Give it to me. Hit me. I want it. I don't care if I probably have most of these colors already. That's not the point. The point is I'll have all of the colors and the highlighters in one palette. Okay? So when I go on my next vacation, I don't have to bring my favorite ones from YSL and debate, oh my God, which one should I bring? No. I know which shadow palette I want. Boom, bring that. And now I have which highlighters and blushes I need. Boom, put that in. Add a bronzer to the mix. And my 3 wise men that I use for my lips. I use a lip oil, a lip balm like this, one of these, and a lipstick. That's all I bring with me. That's it. And then I'm done. Good. I'll do a lip oil or a lip balm in the day, lipstick at night. Done. Let's see what else you guys saying. Kat said, I've stopped buying YSL shadows since I don't love the quality. Clutch my pearls. You don't like the quality? Are the YSL shadows? I think they're some of the smoothest shadows. Now, are they up there with my 5 greatest? No, ma'am. They're not up there with my 5 greatest. However, the next row down from number 6, they in that pile. They're definitely in that pile. From 6 to 10, they got that. They're in there. And so is Prada. Prada's in there too. And I did not think I was going to love the quality, but I fell in love with that eyeshadow palette that I have. And I'm like, oh my God, I need them to come out with some more so I can get another palette or two. So I'm definitely getting that YSL. I'm definitely, you need that Prada highlighter, honey. You need the bronze. And what I love about these Prada highlighters is I feel like they seep into my skin and then they come out with the glow. Like I don't feel like this is just sitting on my face. Like it's not sitting, it's sitting, if you know what I mean. She's like perched. Like I'm just here for one thing, to make Miss Bella look luminous and glowy and yummy. That's all I'm here for. I'm just going to sit here and do just that. Like that's how I feel. Like she just does that. And I love that about her. She just sits pretty. And you're undecided on the YSL palette. I need that. I need that in my life. I do. I need it. I need it in my life. What else am I like fiending on? Nothing really that I'm like, I must get. Eh. Besides like the Louis Vuitton, there's nothing like I'm feeling in terms of like makeup that I must have it besides that YSL. Kat says YSL shadows just don't do it for me regularly at their price point. Now, if they were $20 to $60 cheaper, depending on the price, then maybe we would be talking. Okay, so you know what you do in that case? Wait for them to go on sale. Like, you know, Neiman's had that sale, so you got 2 for $90. That was a good deal. I already had one in the limited edition packaging, the Stora dolls. I already have that in the silver packaging, so I didn't get that. And then the other one, I was like, I think, you know, with what I have, I can probably, you know, get away with what I have. And then that one that was exclusive to Selfridges is another one that I was like, I need to have that. So that's one I just got recently. So after that, I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, I would love to see Prada come out with some new ones. I'm debating on whether I get that bubblegum pink balm from them that's running rampant in my head. I really do want it, but I'm like, I already have this one. Like, you know, I could just get the refill if I really want it. But I'm like, I really want like the packaging too. And the packaging on that one, the top is rose gold, like this part is rose gold, and this part is rose gold. So that's another reason why I wanted to get it, because it's a little different. And then my beautiful rose gold Valentino, babes, this is another one that has been running through my head. Like, I love this color. I absolutely adore it. And have been like using it almost, I think it even hit my July favorites. Either this one or the other one hit my July favorites. I want to say it's this one, but I want to get another one. I want to get another one. I want to get one that I wanted to get that coral one in that bullet, but I think I will get it as a refill. What I want to get is now a deeper color that I can use during the fall. Like there's a brownish color. Let me see if I can pull it up really fast while we're here. Real quick. Let's see. Sorry, my allergies have been acting up lately. Okay, let's see. Here we go. All right, so they have Rose in the Woods, which I really love too. That's a cool rosewood kind of color. Extra Pink, which I have. That Solar Coral, which is a warm coral. I love that one as well. And then what they have that I want is that bold brown. It's a warm berry brown. So I'm thinking I will get the warm berry brown one as my second full bullet package with the lipstick. And then I will get the other two as, refills, so that when next summer comes along, I can have those two to swap off with my Extra Pink. That's what I'm thinking. So I like that. And then everybody's talking about that Prada Beauty balm with the yellow. I'm not a fan. YSL, yeah. YSL is Yves Saint Laurent. That's it, TT. All right, so that is it. I know next week I am going to be sharing with you my birthday wish list. Not so much for y'all, but for me and somebody else who always asks me every year what I want. And I always like send a link to something, or he'll say like, all right, you got 15 minutes to fill up your cart with whatever you want and I'll buy it. And he says every year I fail because he springs it on me and he's like, clock is ticking, da, 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 da. And then I like go insane because I'm like, okay, which cart do I go to next? Or which cart do I fill up? Because he doesn't allow me like flip from one thing to another. So it has to be one store with like all of my stuff. So that leaves out like a Sephora or an Ulta or whatever, those types of places. And so, yes, I have 15 minutes to fill a cart, basically. So I have to pick a store that has everything that I would want. And I have 15 minutes in order to do it. So to pregame, in case I'm ever asked, because I can't flip back and forth in the 15 minutes. It has to be one place to get everything. Or maybe I can if I can toggle from one to another, because it has to be in that 15-minute realm. So by the time you check out, you put all your stuff in, the information, and get it sent, that might be 15. Yeah. Exactly. I have 20 cards filled every day and ready. Exactly. So that's what I'm doing. So usually I'll have one or two places in mind that gives me the bulk of what I would want. But now, all the gloves are off, baby. So next week, I'm going to have you babes curate my list and let me know which cart I should really like go for. You know, my first choice, second choice, third choice. Like I need y'all to kind of help me with that. So that's going to happen next week. A whole month before my actual birthday. But listen, you got to be swift. You got to be swift about it because ain't no telling. Okay? Ain't no telling. Listen, I remember vividly him taking me into a Sephora. And usually I have the layouts of each Sephora, especially in New York. I have it down pat. But there are a couple in like the Midtown area. There's one on the east side and one on the west side. The one on the west side of like the 42nd Street area, I'm not that familiar with. Of course, that's the one he takes me to. And then the one on the east side, that when I used to have to go into the office a couple of times a week, we would go, I would be in there. I know that whole layout of that floor plan. And so if he had taken me there, it would have been no problem. No problem. But he took me to the other one and I was stuck on silly. I could not tell you, like, certain things I remember getting. Like, I remember going to the Pat McGrath gondola. At that time, it was when the Mothership 6 came out. Hey, Miss T with the T. So it wasn't available yet at that store. So that was the only thing that he let me purchase again when it came back. But everything else I had to get right then and there. And I was flying around that doggone store like you would not believe. It was crazy. Yes, he should, but 15 minutes, he knows I'm going to get flustered. And so he can say, I failed because I got flustered. Not this year, baby. Not this year. This year, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready and lean in the cut. Like, bloop, bloop. Here's a whole list. Go and get it. Go on and get it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. I got this a few years ago. From this online store. I don't even know if they still have it. But I had to get it. Because I was like, I love my Virgos. I love me my Virgos. So I had to get it. If I can remember, and if I can find a link, I'll put a link in it to the description box. But yeah, I love my Virgo necklace. Thank you so much for spotting it. And I wear it from the time that the Leos that are Leos in July, when they end, I don't wait for the August. Leos. I just go. TT is the 20th of this month. She's the only other August Virgo that I'll be like, all right, bow down to the queen. Because she on that cusp. Like, she could have been a Virgo. But I get it. Speaking of lists, remember Brit's podcast isn't live this week. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, that's my TT, my aunt, Wendy. So thank you for speaking to her. She's my golden girl. So yes, her birthday is going to be the 20th. Is that a Thursday? Because maybe we'll do a little birthday thing for her. Let me see. When is it? When is your birthday on? Is it on a Thursday, TT? Let's see. No, it's on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. Hump day. Okay. Britt will be back Saturday. The podcast is up and recorded. Okay. Cool. So I'll check that out all the time. I know that's right. What else? So that's next week. We'll do that. We'll do our shopping list. This Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing. I have something scheduled, I think, already that we're doing. So I'll put that up a little later tomorrow, because tomorrow my July favorites is going up. That should be up around 5 or 6-ish Eastern time. So that'll be up. And then that's it. Wendy can give us a tell-all on the 21st then. Ooh. TT, they want to tell all from you on the 21st. I'm scared. I'm scared for next Wendy. Because listen, y'all think I'm live? She's really live. She's really live. I'll take my cues from her. For factual. For factual. All right, babes. We're gonna bounce on out of here. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me and helping my stomach feel a little better. I was drinking my pink lemonade to help my stomach a little bit. And hope you like the finished look. I love it. We use a little bit of the Bloom palette from Natasha Denona and a little bit of the Gloom palette. But we have volume buttons, so it's fine anyways. Y'all too funny. All right, have a great night. Until next time, you have now been bellified. Love you for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, share it out to your friends, to your foes, all you know, and let them know that Brown Girl Bella is the place to be for luxury beauty and skincare. Until next time, bye. Love you, mean it.